Hello mates and lassies, this is 155mm bringing you another video. How you doing, friends here on YouTube? This is 155mm, and I know you see these two pistols in front of the camera, and yes, yep, you got it, that's it. This is another 9mm versus 45 ACP video, and we're going to call this part 3. Okay. Today, we will go ahead and cover the 9mm versus the 45 ACP at 100 yards, my friends. And we will go ahead and we will talk about which one has the advantage, just like we have in the past. Of course, all my other videos, we always found out that the 45 ACP Desert Warrior Kimber that I've always put in front of this, basically the 45 ACP, always came out on top when it comes to destruction, within engagement ranges, normal ranges, 7 to 11 yards. Today we're going to do something a little different, and we're going to talk about, at 100 yards, which one of these pistols has the advantage over the other. Now, you guys know I'm not, any expert or anything like that when it comes to crunching ammo, ballistics, etc. Even with my 223, I've only been able to come up with putting the bullet on a dime at 100, and that's nothing special. All right, but I gave this a try, and I decided to go ahead and crunch the numbers on the 9mm versus 45 ACP. Of course, Tacticat put his input in as well. Okay, Tacticat, he's basically the expert with this. If you guys have watched my past videos, this is why Tacticat is on my channel. Basically, this is the Tacticat channel, and I'm just here for the laughs. Okay, but we crunched the numbers, sat down with a pencil paper, and we looked at the 9mm. Okay, first of all, let me go ahead and tell you guys, this is the P85 series Ruger 9mm. This is one of the first P series. I believe it is the first P series, the first model. This one I've never had any problems with reliability, and I'm gonna tell you something. They have had problems with it. I believe I've heard they've had problems with reliability. I believe the P95s. The P95 came later after this one, and they made it a little better. This particular model, I've never had a problem with reliability. Let me knock on wood. It's an accurate shooter, dudes. It's a very accurate shooter. It's probably the most accurate 9mm that I've ever shot. Okay, the Ruger series, P series, I'm sure they're all pretty much the same accuracy. It feels like you have a 1911 in your hand, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. I don't think they're very high price, and they small reliability issues, but other than that, they're all, for the price, they're not a bad firearm. Then we have the Kimber Desert Warrior 45 ACP. We've seen it before. We've seen it in action, and always reliable, always great, and always a crowd pleaser here on YouTube. As I said before, one of my videos, I believe I have 25,000 views on it there, where I just showed this, this Kimber on the front. So we have it at that. But these are both, fairly accurate makes, and we're talking about 9mm versus 45 ACP, and which one has the advantage at 100 yards. And I'm going to go ahead and get into that right now. I didn't know exactly what rounds to run on this. Okay, maybe for target practice type situations, I would think common sense wise, most people don't use hollow points. They'll use full metal jacket. So out on the silhouette at 100 yards, I crunched the numbers on pencil and paper, along with Tacticat, of course. And the 9mm 115 grain full metal jacket travels at 100 yards, is still traveling at almost 900 feet per second. Okay? And total inches of drop on the 9mm are only 12.5 inches of drop at the silhouette at 100 yards. Okay? We're looking at 12.5 inches of drop. Now, that's not bad, dudes. That's that round travels pretty damn, it's pretty wind resistant. It looks like it cuts the wind pretty good, and it moves along pretty good, guys. It's not, of course, the diameter is not, it's not as big as the 45 ACP. The 45 ACP is it has a bigger diameter round, much more wind resistance. A heavier weight, 230 grains versus 115 grains we're looking at. Naturally, common sense will tell a lot of people that shooting these two pistols at 100 yards, this one right here is going to easily have the advantage. I can already tell you before this video gets over with, 9mm will probably beat 45 ACP in this particular scenario. The 230 grain full metal jacket, okay, for the 45 ACP travels at approximately 725 to 730 feet per second. Once it reaches 100 yards, it maintains that approximate speed. Now this round, the only problem is it's heavier, like I said, guys. And it has 28 inches of drop at the silhouette at 100 yards. So, guys, 28 inches of drop, that's a lot of drop, dudes. So to maintain ease of firing, I'd say I got to give this my particular opinion, my particular vote, and my particular fact on these two 9mm versus 45 ACP. 9mm is going to be easier to shoot at 100 yards. It gets the win. Okay, it gets the win on this one. It's going to be very hard at 100 yards. It's going to take a lot of skill to hit with 28 inches of drop. And basically, guys, that sums it up. So for the first time, guys, 9mm actually wins the 155 9mm versus 45 ACP scenario. All right, guys, remember, respectable citizens carry firearms, criminals carry weapons, and peace out.